Hi guys, my name is Adiola. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. I decided to film a video for you guys about my experience with fibroid during pregnancy, and I hope you learn one or two things from this video, and I hope you enjoy it too. Before I got pregnant, I never knew that I had fibroids. Like, I had zero clue that I had fibroids. And because like I used to think your tummy is supposed to look some kind of way for you to have fibroids, and for me I was really slim and I had super flat tummy. Maybe not super flat, but to me I thought I had flat tummy, and my tummy was not looking the way I thought a fibroid looking tummy should look. So I discovered I had fibroids when I went for a routine checkup with my doctor, and yeah, I went to review the results with him, and he broke the news to me that, Madam, you have multiple fibroids, as in like multiple, not just one, not two, not three. And it was like some of them, or maybe, yeah, a couple of them were the size of his fist. And while I was trying to take that in, he added on top of that you may not be able to get pregnant, and even if you get pregnant, you might have a lot of complications because it looks like my fibroid was in my uterus. While I was still trying to take that in, he came back to tell me, oh sorry, I take that back, that I made a mistake, that looking at my my results again, that mine is not a uterine, I don't know if I'm right, kind of fibroid, that it is subserosal, which means it is outside my uterus, which could also still stop me from getting pregnant if it is attached to my, maybe the entrance of my ovaries or something. And but that's I could still get pregnant, that they would send me for another ultrasound to know where it is, and to let me know if I needed to operate it, or like or leave it or something. And anyway, that was how I found out that I had fibroids. So I spoke to my doctor and other doctors, and I was told that, yeah, about out of every 10 African women, about 8 of those have fibroids. And just that I think a lot of people don't talk about it often. I don't know, because I didn't think fibroid was a discussion that I had with other women that I know. Yeah, I think we didn't really talk about that much, because asking my own sister about it, she said she had fibroid and that she was also pregnant and she had her baby, and everything was fine. And to think that we never even talked about it before I had fibroids. So fast forward to me getting pregnant, I changed my doctor to a female doctor, and yeah, in the course of my pregnancy, I must say my pregnancy was a very difficult one. Even before the fibroid started bothering me in pregnancy, I had a tough pregnancy. I was puking all through. I kept landing in emergency. I was really dehydrated. I could not keep anything down. They had to like pass fluid into my body, and I was literally sick, or should I say bedridden or something, for the first few months. And I was told it would get better, and actually eventually it got better. But after it became better, I think after a couple of months that I was in and out of the emergency, I became better. There was and I should also add, there was no medication they gave me to stop me from puking that worked. It did not work for me. I kept puking. I kept going back to the hospital. I kept being on admission. Me having fluid in my body. I was just literally in and out of the hospital. So after a while I got better, and as I think at about maybe 16 weeks I got better, and after a couple of weeks after then, another thing came. I started feeling pain, unusual pain. But even me myself, I was like, I don't want to be extra. I really want to be strong. I don't want to lose this pregnancy and all of that, like, because I've come to love the baby. And so I went to see, then I was transferred to maternity clinic, and I went there to complain that I have pain. And I think I went straight to the hospital to complain that I was feeling pain, and the pain was a lot. And the doctor that attended to me looked at me and said, I think you should go home, go to the clinic, and you should get an ultrasound done to know what's going on and all of that. Because they checked my BP, everything was okay, but it was just a pain that I was complaining about in my tummy. So they sent me home, and I went the next day to the maternity clinic, and for them to schedule me for an ultrasound. And yeah, so while I went for the ultrasound, the only thing they saw aside the baby was still the fibroids. And I think I didn't know, and my doctor also did not know, that it was the fibroid that was bothering me. So I went back home, and that night, I think I went to the hospital. I went to the emergency on a Sunday. I had to get ultrasound done on Tuesday, because they had to schedule me for one on Monday, like at my maternity clinic. And on Tuesday I got it done. But even that Monday night, the pain was unbearable. I could not lie down to sleep. The pain was a lot. Like, I am literally telling you that my labor experience was super easy compared to what I went through during pregnancy. Tuesday night, I think I got back home, and the pain was unbearable. It was unbearable. They had to call 911. They came, strapped me to the stretcher. I could not move. I was just in tears. I could not talk. I could not do anything. I was just crying in pain. And by the time they got to hospital, they checked again, scheduled me for MRI scan, did all of that, put camera in my whole body, checked what was really going on, because I don't know if they didn't know on time that it was the fibroid that was bothering me, or because I thought they had my records, but because I also didn't know that fibroid could bother me that much. So after the and aside the pain I was experiencing with the fibroid, every other thing was okay. My blood pressure was fine, my baby's heartbeat was fine, my heartbeat was fine, every other thing they had to check, they were checking, was fine. So I don't know if nobody was checking the fibroid. So after the MRI scan, the full body scan that I did, I was told, like, I think a couple of surgeons came. I think as at then I was around 27 or 28 weeks. So I think they had to bring in some surgeons to discuss with me that, okay, in case if anything happens, we might need to bring out your baby, but we'll keep you posted about it, because they want me to go as far as possible, and the safest place for the baby is the womb. But here I am in pain. I was like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe this pain to you. Like, I was in serious pain. Like, serious pain.